What's up, everyone? It's me, Mexiched, and right now I'm going to get some Burger King because I haven't fucking eaten anything all day, and I just picked up my car from the impound. Well, it's been like a really shitty, like the past 12 hours recently, and I think I got fucking scared straight, bro, because dude, I spent like the whole night in jail around just last night, and honestly, that whole fucking jail thing, getting arrested, was a complete fucking miserable experience. So basically, this is like baby's first DUI. So I've never been arrested before, and I flew too close to the sun last night because I got absolutely hammered because I was bored and I wanted to hang out with a friend. So me and the homie, we were just drinking, pounding fucking shots and beer all night downtown. So like when we left, I thought I was sober enough, but I must have underestimated myself. And I think at that point there was no going back because I got pulled over from not having the headlights turned on like a complete dumbass. So I got pulled over and basically just like I got shoved away from the car, sobriety test, and then I drove me all the way back to the police station. And it was just like a complete utter fuck, bro. That place fucking sucked. For like the second I hopped into the back of the cruiser, it was just like cold hard plastic, just like pressing against me with the fucking handcuffs right behind my back. And just like the whole drive, I was like, oh fuck, I am so cooked. It was just completely miserable from the beginning because like right when I just wanted to pass out right when I got to the station, when they were booking me in and shit. Because like the whole time when they were doing the breathalyzer, my handcuffs were tied to the back, obviously, so nothing happens. I just didn't say a single word because I have nothing to say to these people. There was like nothing I can do at this point, so why would I say anything? All I can say is nothing. I didn't enjoy anything about it, bro, because honestly, if you ever feel like, if you ever just don't feel scared and you haven't been arrested, bro, trust me, bro, it's gonna fucking suck ass. It's miserable. Obviously, they grope you and shit to make sure you don't have weapons and knives around you. Wait, hold on. I got an order. Hello?
Mitchell, the Burger King. Would you like to try a #1 combo meal today?
No thanks. Can I just get a double Whopper meal, please, with extra fries?
Medium or large?
Medium and...
And you want an extra fries on the side?
No, make it chicken fries, please.
Okay.
And the drink gonna be Dr. Pepper.
Alright, anything else?
That'd be it.
$17.87 for me.
Alright. Yeah, no, so either way, after the officer just was done doing his work on the laptop, he just like walked me out to the middle of the station, patted me down, made sure that I wasn't suicidal or anything. They made sure I wasn't on pills or something like that. And they just pretty much just started groping my shit, make sure I don't got any knives or anything, emptied out all my pockets. And then I walked into the room, changed out of my clothes for that orange jumpsuit right in front of the cop, all dick and balls out. Honestly, it was a very humiliating experience because not only you do it once, but you do it twice. Once when you're changing in front of a cop, and second in front of you and a group of inmates when you're being chosen to being escorted out and you paid your bond. And it was fucking it's honestly degrading sometimes, especially for like a DUI charge, man. What the fuck? And this prison lobby this jail lobby sucked. It was like, obviously I wasn't handcuffed anymore. They took off the cuffs right at that point. So that's pretty cool, but Jesus, man, it was so fucking cold. Like, I was shivering all night long, but like there wasn't anything. Like, you were just sitting on those plastic chairs in that fucking, it's so boring. Like, it's a very it's like a very dull, very gray, very, like, everything's just fucking hits like a truck. Like, the whole emotion that I was feeling, I was just like, oh shit, man, I am not gonna have a good time this week. And I pretty much just like went through the process of just paying for my bond, trying to get my phone calls, but I didn't do it until like in the morning because they didn't answer, and I was so scared that they wouldn't answer, or so I could just talk to them, to my family members, because I was anticipating the disappointment and the shame that would bring, because by then they already knew I was in jail, and I was correct. They were like, I think I might have an intervention tomorrow about this, because I do have a fucking drinking problem right now at the moment, but I don't think it's that bad. I only drink and I just go hard over the weekends, and that's pretty much it. But I think this time I flew way too close to the sun, and right now I think I realized maybe I was taking it too far. It's just that, like, for drinking, man, it just like it helps, but I think I just overkill it every time. Like, I can't go a single event without drinking so much to the point where I don't remember anything. I've blacked out several times before. Honestly, it kind of numbs things. But I gotta get my burger real quick.
Hello there.
Hi.
Double waffle with cheese medium with chicken fry on the side.
Yeah, it's a swipe. Well, I got out of jail. They gave me that shit.
Oh. No worries.
Thank you. Right.
You want any sauce with the chicken fry?
Barbecue, please.
There you go.
Have a good day.
You too.
Either way, I think that whole experience, I don't enjoy drinking as much as I do now, because right now I have to get my life together, because I just endured like 3 hours, well, not 3 hours, like 3 hours of just nothing, trying to go home, and then charging my phone, and then calling my mom, calling my family, and then they're all mad at me, and now they're gonna do an intervention with me soon about this. So it's kind of fucked for me, and there's no one else that takes the blame other than myself, so it's completely my fault at this point. So I didn't care by the end of it, because once morning came by in the jail cell, it was still cold. People were still screaming from being booked in or something. I saw like 3 dudes being put inside of the fucking holding cell, and honestly, it was there's like a negative aura when you go into jail for the first time, especially if you're someone who doesn't do shit like that. Like, you don't intend on getting in trouble, but honestly, fuck, I don't even like the police to begin with. And I think that whole jail experience just made me not like the police even more, because obviously the fucking sheriff was kind of a dick, and everyone there was just, well, honestly, bro, it was fucking miserable. Just sitting in that jail lobby was fucking miserable. It's all gray, sad, and dull. Everybody's sleeping, but there's no fucking blankets, and then you're just having your arms crossed out with a jumpsuit, and you're just shivering your balls off. Not even to mention the phone calls, hearing people argue. It's a very miserable place to be at in jail, especially when you're drunk, almost blackout drunk, trying to sober up, and then you eat fucking cold ass plain white turkey sandwiches in a juice box. And then these people have the nerve to charge you and use your tax dollars for this. I mean, I understand for some criminals they deserve it, but like, Jesus, man, for a fucking misdemeanor. I mean, the slap on the wrist is pretty much it, but yeah, Jesus, man, yeah, no, I gotta fucking get my shit together after this. Yeah, at this point, I'm not even gonna bother trying to play the victim anymore. So, I guess, don't drink and drive, especially when you're on a night out and you have nothing better to do, especially if you are drinking in your city where you live. You could easily just Uber if you can. In hindsight, I was probably the biggest fucking idiot. I made a lot of mistakes. It would have been better if I just stayed home and played Dark Souls, finished Dark Souls, instead of just going out and fucking getting plastered. And I did wanted to do that at first, but then I just got bored, and I just like, man, I would like a drink. I would like a drink. That's how I felt at the time. I was like, I guess that was just an impulse. And I think maybe that's like, I should take care of that before it becomes a fucking addiction problem. So I don't end up turning into a complete alcoholic. Because like, right, I wouldn't say I'm an alcoholic, but I have a dependency right now. Like, if I'm anywhere, I just have the need to drink, just to loosen up and feel like I belong somewhere. Either way, I'm not going to be doing anything for a while, and I'm sorry to everyone who I've disappointed, to some of my friends, my family, and mostly to myself, because I never really saw this as something that would happen to me, where I would end up based on my own choices. And honestly, I feel disappointed in myself. If me from 5 years ago saw this, I don't know, I think I would just like fucking die. And I've died on the inside today from that whole experience. And I did it myself. Either way, have a good weekend, take care, and stay safe. Goodbye.